Alright, enough full fans. It's the end of my work day. Holla frickin' Luya. Let's hit the road. That was fun. Haven't done that in a while. Hello. I'm on my way home. You're staying there all day? You're staying there all day? I guess I got no choice. I thought you'd be home by now. Yeah, I guess. Where am I supposed to pull up to? I'm not gonna get yelled at for pulling up there. I'll call like I don't know what's the front no more. Where we pick up the girls or what? I'll call in when I get there. Bye. I tell you what, fans, it never ends. There's always something going on in the world. Anyways, that was fun. I haven't done that in a while, doing that drift around. It's been a while since I did that. That's the type of videos I want to get back to doing again. It's doing stuff like that, crazy stuff. Oh, it's been a hell of a day, and I'm glad it's finally over. The work day sucks. But, gotta make that paper, gotta earn that money, pay them bills. I know there's people out there that don't have a job or anything, so I may complain about it, but you know what? When you get down to the nitty gritty, it's like, you know what? Suck it up, man. Oh, boy. Sure were a lot of accidents today, I noticed. I'm getting out of work kind of late today, but there's accidents all over the place. Just one right after another. 480 by me, there was a couple accidents, 480 west. And then there was 2 accidents, 271 south and 271 north. So, the rain wasn't bad, that's what gets me. The rain was actually a pretty decent rain today. The other reason I'm making this video is a lot of you guys don't know, I also have a Facebook page if you want to be friends on Facebook. I mean, I try to go on there every day, at least once or twice a day, maybe more. What am I talking about? With the stuff that I got going on, I go on there probably 5 times a day. But, in this video, and I'll have it posted somewhere on the video or in the description, I'll put the Facebook page, my Facebook page, the link for it. I'll put that in there. If you guys want to be a friend, okay, I accept anybody on there. I haven't found a person that I haven't accepted on there yet. Oh, boy, do I need some new wipers. You lucky I'm in a good mood today. Talked to Jason a little bit ago. He was the other half of the Bruise Brothers. He's driving a tow truck right now. He's doing what I wish I was doing. He's been busy for some reason with accidents also. I mean, this is like all of a sudden people forgot how to drive. Oh well. It's business, job security. God, I love this car. I can't say it enough how much I like this car. But the reason I'm not going to be driving this thing in the winter is, well, besides what I just did, but I'll show you my tires. They're bald as hell. I mean, they're bald as hell. They were like that when I got the car. I mean, I got stuck this past winter on the tail end of the winter. I was driving the car a little bit, you know, seeing how it ran, and I got stuck a couple times with it. I actually had to use my truck to yank it out a couple times. There was one time when I was backing up, and I thought I had enough momentum to, you know, make a push through a snow pile with the back bumper of the car. And then once I had the tracks in, I could get out. Well, I didn't know that the snow that was underneath this fresh powder was snow that had been sitting there for a while, so it just iced over. So essentially what I did when I backed into the snow piles, instead of pushing through the pile, I just landed on top of it. So I ended up getting my truck, which was right down the street. Where I got stuck was right down the street from the house. I had my wife get in the car, and I told her, just, you know, sit in there in neutral, and I'll pull you out. She goes, okay. So I backed up to the car, hooked up my tow strap to it. Now, mind you, my truck's only a two-wheel drive truck. Only two-wheel drive. And I'm going to tell you this. The snow was probably about an inch high, but underneath the snow was ice. That's the rundown of the snow on the road where I was driving. Backed up, hooked up. Like I said, told my wife to hold on. Because once I got into the truck and sat back, I realized that, you know, this has been a hell of a day. I mean, this was like 9 o'clock at night by my house, and I was already had a hell of a day. So I put the truck in drive, and I just floored it. I mean, that went straight to the floor. Man, I yanked my wife out of that snowdrift so fast. She said that she had her foot on the brake from the time I left the snowdrift all the way down the street. I mean, once I got going, I didn't stop till I was down damn near at the end of the street. She said she had her foot on the brake, fishtailing the car as I'm dragging her down the street. That's out of a two-wheel drive truck. Two-wheel drive. But I also did some damage to my truck this past winter with this car also. Car got stuck on a street from some ice. Same type of situation, but I was going to pull the car out of a parking spot. I park it on the street. We have a driveway, but we have so many cars, it's not able to park everything in the driveway. So I parked the car on the street. Well, the car was basically sitting in a rut from where it had sat the night before from the heat from the car, and it just basically melted itself into the rut. So when I went to get the car out, I kept trying to push it, and I'd get so far up the hill and then go right back down into this rut. I mean, it was maybe a 6-inch rut. So I figured, well, I'll use the truck, I'll just back up to it, because this car's got a push bar. I figured, I'll just back up to the truck, tap up on the push bar, and just push. Well, that didn't work, because the second I started pushing with the truck would start slipping. So I figured, well, if I pull forward a little bit, I have a steel bumper on the back of that truck. Steel. Well, let me tell you, they're not made what they used to be. I backed up to the car, or pulled forward a little bit. I mean, I pulled up maybe a foot, and I put the truck in reverse and just tapped the accelerator. Just boom. I knocked the car out, but I also put a big ass dent in my bumper. Them things are not what they used to be. I remember my 86 Chevy, I did something like that with it, and it didn't do nothing to the bumper. Didn't crinkle it, didn't scratch it, didn't even phase it. I didn't even get a scuff mark. But sure enough, I did that with the truck, and it was toast. I messed up that bumper good. Well, it's not bad, but it's a significant dent in the bumper. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably yank it out. I just don't have the time. But the good thing is, with all, I gotta show you, I'll make a video of it, all the scratches around my car. Get over here. Too busy looking behind me. I have an next door neighbor that really did my truck's paint in. Sorry, I'm kind of close.